This might sound insane, but every time I go on retention, something weird happens. Women start staring. They don't know why. I'm not trying to impress them, but something in me shifts and they feel it. I saw it in my own life. My boy who did it saw it too, who did semen retention. He told me, bro, I've been doing semen retention for 15 days now and girls just keep locking eyes with me. It's crazy. What changed? Not our clothes, not our words, not our facial structure. It's the energy. And if you've ever wondered why women see men on retention as more attractive, you're about to find out. Because I'm going to break down the 4 invisible traits women pick up on from men that hold their seed. Once you understand this, you'll never look at retention the same way ever again. The first reason is what I call the calm alpha signal. When you're retaining, your nervous system is not fried from chasing dopamine. You're not fidgeting, overly thirsty, or chasing women for validation. And guess what? Women can see that instantly. You walk in a room and your body is not screaming, oh my god, please like me. You're cool, you're calm, you're still, and your energy says it. Your energy says, I'm not here to chase, I'm here to choose. I'm in the chooser seat here. That's attractive because most men, they leak their power. You conserve yours, and that non-neediness is magnetic. The second reason is that retention unlocks what I call the fearless forward energy. This is different than fake confidence. It's not about hype, it's about stillness with intent. When you're on retention, you're not wasting your days numbing yourself to screens. You feel this fire rising up in your chest, and it makes you want to move, to build, to speak, to lead. And when a woman feels that, it hits her in her gut. She can't avoid feeling it. She doesn't say, oh, he must be on semen retention. No. She says, why do I feel like he's going somewhere in life? Why do I feel like there's this forward energy about him? Because that forward motion is rare these days. Most men are just in this limbo of releasing all the time. They don't really have a purpose. They don't really have a forward energy. And retention changes this. Retention changes this forward energy in your life, and women can feel it, women can sense it. The third shift that's going to happen when you do semen retention, it's subtle, but it's one that changes everything. I call it woman as spirit flame. When you're not drained by lust, your gaze becomes deeper. You actually stop looking at women like targets, like objects. You actually look at them and you actually see them as a human being, and they feel that. Most men are just looking at women like objects, like a target, like the next target to go after. And that's extremely unattractive. You're not imagining their body anymore without clothes on. You're seeing the way she laughs. You're seeing the way she moves. You're seeing how she speaks. And because of this, you're not trying to get something from her. She starts to open up. It's crazy, but when you stop objectifying women, they actually want to get closer to you. It's kind of like a paradox. Why? Because you're no longer treating them like a prize to be won over. Most men see women like a prize, like this object, like this game that they have to win over. You're seeing them as a mirror of yourself. And that level of presence and depth is intoxicating to women. And finally, the most powerful force that you start carrying when you're on retention is what I call radiant sexual energy. This isn't the creepy, nice guys finish last type of energy. This is a pure, unspoken, charged masculinity. When you retain, your eyes sharpen, your voice deepens, your movements slow down. Everything gets slowed and lowered into this masculine sexual energy. You don't need to say anything sexual because your energy already is going to be saying it. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you're saying. Women can feel it. Not logically, but viscerally. They're drawn to you and they can't explain why. It's because your body is now a container for polarity. You're not leaking your essence, you're radiating it. So here's the truth. You don't need to look better. You don't need cheesy pickup lines. You don't need a fake confidence about you. You need to stop leaking your power. Because when you hold your seed, you start holding yourself differently. Women feel that. Not because you're doing anything to them, but because you finally stop doing everything to yourself. And if you're going to want to go deeper into this, how to build that retention fueled energy, how to talk to women from a place of strength, how to attract without chasing, then you're going to want to stick around. I'm dropping real, no bullshit content every single week. Hit subscribe and I'll show you how far this rabbit hole actually goes. Because this is just the beginning.